People often ask me which Star Trek character I relate to the most, and honestly, it's hard to choose just one, so I'm gonna choose two. Kira and Jadzia Dax. Both of these lovely ladies are from my favorite series, Deep Space Nine, and I see things in both of them that remind me of myself. Let's start with Kira. She is quite fiery and takes no BS from anyone, and I have to admit, I can relate to that a little bit. Maybe a lot of it. But she has a good heart, a great sense of humor, and she's very dependable when her loved ones need her. And I guess I can relate to that as well. She is scrappy and considered to be a thorn in the side of the establishment, and Cisco's at times. She was a freedom fighter, and I see that in myself as well. I do it with words and not violence like she does, obviously. But if these freaks who control the US nowadays really try to bring The Handmaid's Tale to life, a girl's gonna do what a girl's gotta do. Points deducted though, because Kira is kind of a religious fanatic. But to give her credit, we know that her gods are actually real. But the fact that there is a scientific explanation for the prophet's existence and yet they still choose to be religious about it is a pretty big detractor from Bajoran culture in general. It's just that religion allows monsters like Kai Wynn to have power. Not much different from the religion that we have in the US today, where, of course, those at the top of the pyramid are the worst of our species. Now for Jadzia Dax. I love how free-spirited she is, how open and curious her mind is. I very much resonate with that. She's also very scientifically minded, which is a huge plus over Kira's religiosity. She even acted as a voice of reason when Cisco was trying to decide what to believe about the prophets. She's a guy's girl, but she feels just as comfortable playing Tongo with a table full of Ferengis as she does hanging out with her girl Kira. They're both great fighters and strong women, but I think it's amazing how Jadzia is so well versed in Klingon combat and can even go toe-to-toe with her husband Worf. Jadzia is an old soul, due to her literally many lifetimes of wisdom. Old soul. I get called that quite often, but mostly because my entertainment tastes seem to skew from the 1990s and before. I don't know, music and entertainment just had more soul back then, what can I say?